overshare? I mean, do you tell everyone everything they might need to know about you at the first meeting? I'm Nick, and I have both ADHD and autism. Hi there. Does anyone else find themselves oversharing or info dumping? Do you feel it necessary to explain everything to everyone when you're asked a question? When someone says, "Hi, how are you?" can you easily leave it at, "I'm just fine, thank you. How are you?" Can you even do that? Or do you feel the strong urge to answer honestly? Do you actually find yourself answering honestly? It's hard not to, isn't it? Once I've started, I don't seem to be able to stop. And I don't do it in a really entertaining or interesting manner too, because I feel so self-conscious. I go, "All monotone, and yes, I'm Nicola, and I am..." And really, presentation, nah. And then I can't seem to stop over-explaining. I feel really uncomfortable. It's hard not to, isn't it? And then, once I've started, I don't seem to be able to stop. I have to over-explain everything. In part, I blurt because I don't know quite what to say or how to say it properly. What is and what isn't socially appropriate or appropriate to each individual situation. How much should you disclose? And if it's about me, well, it isn't really a secret anyway. I don't think about me being a secret. I'm just me. So I tend to blurt. I mean, I blurt out everything. I'm a serious... I do not know what the stop point is. And I can't tell the interest level of the person I'm talking at. Does everyone need to know upon first meeting me how many times I've been married, how many kids I have, what my health status is, all about my pets or my special interests or my hobbies? Probably not. It explains in part why I'm terrible at job interviews. There's always the, "Well, tell us about yourself." I freeze, I go blank, I don't know what to do. What does this question mean? How much should I say? And then, in a monotone, I will generally deliver everything until they stop me. Because I don't know how to stop myself. Unless a person says, "Yep, okay, got it, got that, thank you very much, cool, understand, you can stop now. No, really don't need to hear that bit. Thank you for your time. Bye." But most people are too polite to do this. I just don't seem to be able to read the stop cue. Not only do I do this verbally, but I've also been accused of sending really, really long emails. Frequently. And it's not always stuff that is specifically related to me. If I feel that a person or group of people would benefit from specific knowledge about something, I just can't help it. I'll sit at my keyboard tapping madly. I tend to start the emails in a calm, thoughtful and logical manner, but if it's something that I feel strongly about, it just quickly goes off track because my mind goes everywhere. ADHD. And this just happens all the time. So recipients get these ridiculously long emails, which after well thought out introductions will then have a paragraph or two about point C, followed by a couple of paragraphs about point G or H or Z, then several about X, because by now I've warmed up, then back to A for a reset, then flying on to R, S and T for a logical flow, and then I will finish up with a passionate or frustrated topic G, followed by topic Y. Then I'll add plenty of links and references to back up my point along the way. Then comes a PS, a PPS, a PPPS, etc. My emails are just like squash balls on speed. You don't want to receive a neck mail, really. It's not that I think everyone around me is incapable of finding out information themselves, but when I need to express, I blurt. I need to share. I just can't help it. If I don't say it all now whilst it's here at the forefront of my mind, I might forget it. Forever. It's going to be gone. Lost. And at that moment, I really want to help you. I genuinely feel that what I'm doing is of benefit to you. I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to be useful. And it really does need to be right now before my thoughts are just lost into the ether. Have you ever tried reading things before sending them? People say to me. Yeah, certainly, all the time. But that's problematic. Why? Because that will then trigger a whole new subsection of thoughts of the topic that need to be included, which by itself is already several pages long. So, followed by the next read through. Oops, forgot another section. Add, reread, find another section to include, and before I know it, the email is generally too long to read in one hit without some sort of brain explosion, and you need half a ream of paper at least to print it off. Does anyone else have the same problem? Can you understand this? Thank you. Be well.